folks. Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. Happy Easter from Dan Sigurdson, who made two gift requests for me, two gifts to the channel for me to do two different reactions. So Dan, thank you for that. And this is Marty Robbins, The Master's Call. And I just did, prior to this one, Charlie Worsham featuring Old Crow Medicine shows I Hope I'm Stoned When Jesus Takes Me Home, because it's also National Pot Day or International Weed Day or whatever they call it. On Easter, April 20th was designated as Pot Day. So anyhow, that was a phenomenal song. I was not expecting what I heard from that song. So anyway, The Master's Call. So let's find out what this one's about, shall we? This sounds like it could be a more serious one, but Marty Robbins, the gunfighter, you never know.
When I was but a young man, I was wild and full of fire, a youth within my teens, but full of challenge and desire. I ran away from home and left my mother and my dad. I know it grieved them so to think their only boy was bad. I fell in with an outlaw band, their names were known quite well. How many times we robbed and plundered I could never tell. This kind of sinful living leads only to a fall. I learned that much and more the night I heard my master call. One night we rustled cattle, 1,000 head or so, and started them out on the trail that leads to Mexico. But a norther started blowing and lightning flashed about. I thought someone was calling me, I thought I heard a shout. Then at that moment lightning struck not 20 yards from me, and left there was a giant cross where once there was a tree. And this time I knew I heard a voice so sweet and strange, a voice that came from everywhere, a voice that called my name. So frightened I was thinking of sinful deeds I'd done, I failed to see the 1,000 head of cattle start to run. The cattle they stampeded were running all around. My pony ran but stumbled, and it threw me to the ground. I felt the end was near, that death would be the price, when a mighty bolt of lightning showed the face of Jesus Christ. And I cried, oh Lord, forgive me, don't let it happen now. I want to live for you alone, oh God, these words I vow. My wicked past unfolded, I thought of wasted years, when another bolt of lightning killed 100 head of steers. Damn. And the others rushed on by me, and I was left to live. The master had a reason, life is his to take or give. A miracle performed that night, I wasn't meant to die. The dead ones formed a barricade, at least 6 or 7 high. Right behind it there was I, afraid but safe and sound. I cried and begged for mercy, kneeling there upon the ground. A pardon I was granted, my sinful soul set free. No more to fear the angry waves upon life's stormy sea. Forgiven by the love of God, a love that will remain. I gave my life and soul the night the Savior called my name.
It's like Paul on his way to Damascus. The theory about Paul being blind and such and couldn't talk for 3 days, the narrative is that Paul, when Jesus spoke to him and said, Saul, Saul, or Paul, Paul, why are you persecuting me? And he fell to the ground and for 3 days, but that was emblematic of a stroke. Like today, it's the equivalent of a stroke. That's what happens frequently. And then eventually your body resets, comes back online, you regain speech. Not always, but because my buddy Eddie hasn't at 9 years later. And I can't talk with him on the phone. He understands everything, but he can't articulate it. The speech part of his brain was evidently damaged. And in this one, he had his moment where 100 cattle paid a price for him. They were struck by a lightning bolt, died. That was probably the area he was, so they didn't run him over. The other ones went around him. And then you're like, okay, I am going to believe what I think I saw. But he heard a woman's voice. Fascinating. I'm not going to rate that one. That's a spiritually minded song, but Marty was just a hell of a songwriter and storyteller. I mean, he's right up there with Tom T. Hall and the other. I mean, he just blasts right through all these lyrics, and they all make sense, and you're hanging on the next line, and there's suspense. And there it is. So, happy Easter, folks. That's from Dan Sigurdson. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.